and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my...
Hi guys, welcome back to an Extreme Clean and Declutter with me. Today we are going to do more decluttering than last time because there are a couple of things that I haven't decluttered for a long time now, and also there are some everyday or usual decluttering areas like the kids' clothes what needs to happen again. So today we will stay in the bedrooms and declutter and clean.
Till you didn't anymore, and now I stand.
So I am starting the decluttering with my daughter's wardrobe, and I just went through her duvets and blankets because after that I kept having issues with the size of her bedding covers because toddler beddings can have different sizes. I finally decided to fix this issue for good, we will change her bedding to single size bedding, and after that I made sure that she is fine with the single duvet. Now I just got rid of her toddler duvet, and also in a minute I will declutter her toddler bedding covers as well. Then I did put her old shelves in her wardrobe because I thought I will reuse them, but I changed my mind so they can go up in the loft until I decide if I want to repurpose them or we can sell or donate them. Then we had quite many nappies. She is nappy free for a long time now. The only thing why I kept them is because we use them in her travel potty when we travel with car, especially for long rides like when we travel back to our country, which is 26 hours of drive, and I am not comfortable with her using those public toilets, but now that she is older we don't need the potty on the shortcut rides, so we only need them for long distances, and for that we have a full pack in the car, and I think that will be more than enough. Then, as I said, I did declutter her bedding covers and she been left with only one, so I will need to buy a few new ones just to have extras for wash days, because since we don't have a tumble dryer they don't always get dry until bedtime.
Here calling at your door, oh now I stand here calling at your door.
Then I went through her trousers as well. She's just turning 4 in next month, but her trousers already started to show signs to be too small for her around Christmas, and I don't know why, but we cannot really find clothes in her next size, so in size 4 to 5 in the stores. Only 2 or 3 if I got since then, so I had to order them online, and until they arrive I will just keep a couple of from the old ones to have something to wear, but once the new ones will arrive I will go through her trousers again and declutter all the old ones. Also, I needed to declutter most of her shorts because they will be too small by summertime. I don't even know why I haven't decluttered them earlier, but at least now it's done. Also, please excuse if I scratch my nose too many times, but the fine dust or lint what clothes have are really bothering my nose. I also sneezed a lot, but I try to cut those parts out.
Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
Her long sleeves doesn't need decluttering really because there were only 2 what was too small for her, but the rest are still big enough.
I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you made me fall. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall, and I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore, and now I stand here.
Her PJs needed sorting as well because she had the same set in 2 different sizes, because when she had chickenpox we bought her a size bigger set to be loose enough and comfortable to wear with her blisters. Actually we done this for both kids as a prevention to not to get their blisters popped because of the tight clothing, or not to irritate their spots what would make them more itchy. But then since she is already starting to move to the next size and she doesn't need so many PJs, I thought I would just declutter the smaller size and leave the bigger one, because in pages the bigger the more comfortable. Then in the top drawer we used to keep the sprays, sun creams, lotions, but when we recreated the storage cupboard in the bathroom I was able to fit a designated little box for the toiletries as well, so now it makes more sense to move them out in the bathroom, and this way I will have a bit of extra space in case we need it. Later on I still have to organize her hair accessories, but as for now I just don't have any organizer for that, and I don't even know how to. I just quickly tidied up her bookshelf, and I was trying to think through in the same time how or what needs organizing or reorganizing. One thing what I would like to reorganize and try is to reorganize the board games and cards using these plastic cases instead of the zipper folder bags. And the reason why I would like to change them is because I don't like that the bags just shape around the games and they flow apart. Whereas with the plastic boxes, the games will be kept in shape, which should create more space and give the books a more cleaner look and easier access, what definitely helps with the packing away the toys for the kids and for us too. Also, because the system what I created, it does works, now I will need to take the measurement of the organizing boxes what I used and buy more appropriate ones, because when I created the organizing system, I just used up anything what I can around the house before I would go ahead and buy a bunch of organizers what may or may not work. So this way I can buy organizers what fit and work right for the organizing system what works for us.
Protective of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall, and I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
Take me out to California.
The next thing or space what was long time overdue to declutter is my nail drawer. Long time ago I did nail courses because I thought I will open a nail salon, but then life had other plans and I was left with all the tools and gels and nail polishes what I bought that time. We are speaking 8 to 9 years ago, and since then I accumulated more and more products because many new things came to the market and I love my nails to be done, so I tried many different products. Also, since I guess because of my autoimmune disease, nothing stays on my nails more than a few days, no matter if it's gel, acrylic, gel polish, no matter if I do it for myself or I get it done professionally, because although I learned how to do nails, still I don't have so much practice and I don't have such great skill like who is working in it. But even if they do my nails, after a few days they keep lifting. Anyway, now it's time to get rid of anything what I never used or I am not planning to use anymore.
Me out to California. I feel the day is coming to an end, and my eyes are drawn to southern skies. And all the while I was trying to pretend the promised land was there beyond the great divide. But I'll be coming home soon. Yeah, I'll be coming home soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old.
A couple of my gels were leaking and I haven't realized. Well, in that chaos what I had is no wonder that I haven't realized, but with a bit of alcohol I was able to clean those spots. Then of course I used my vacuum to clean up any glitter, dust and dirt what did accumulate over the years.
Longing for that day till you come and take me home. California, California, here I come. I've seen it all upon the silver screen, the happy faces and a sign upon a hill. The wine is flowing and the fields forever green. And all
Now about organizing. The only thing what I really organize now are my electric stuffs like the lamps and drills, because those are taking up the most space, so those I added in a basket to make them take up less space like in the box. Also, it will be easier for me to take them out and put them back. Then I also got rid of boxes, so anything what was in a bulky box been taken out. The only boxes what stayed are in what my tools or other things been already organized. I also used up one of the boxes to collect the freebies, but this is not the final organizing, because as you know me or now will learn it about me, is that I don't like to buy organizers before I wouldn't declutter, or I wouldn't try to use alternatives to organize temporarily. Then once I am happy with the organizing system or decluttering, I will go ahead and buy organizers. Yes, there are times that as I am looking for the organizers what I need, I would find a totally different organizer and get it, but the important thing is that I have a base from where to start. So because I first declutter, I know what, how many things and how to organize them, if that makes sense. So I am more likely to not overbuy or buy organizers, but I know for sure now that wouldn't work.
Hopes and dreams will always be fulfilled, so I'll be coming real soon. Yeah, I'll be coming real soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home. California, California, here I come.
We also had a few more birthday bag fillers but needed to go. I found them the other day, but the kids saw them and started to play with them. So since then they were sitting on the top of this plastic drawer organizer. So I took out what can be reused, like notepads and a couple of those springy things. I don't know their name, but our cat loves to play with them, and I got rid of the rest. Then also we keep our drone here. My husband bought a case for it, but none of us did throw the original box away since. So now that will go as well, and the top of the organizer is already looking way better. I am not planning to store the drone there forever, but until it can go to its final space, it has to stay there.
Confidence. How many debates to earn some tailwind? The years pass, I'm still the same. What will it take? Why the wait? Up and down, I'm losing ground. Pretender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Spender, show.
Then I also went through the drawers because there are many things that we don't use. Oh, that was such a great Father's Day gift idea. Gillette had this personalized razor, so you was able to add picture on the razor. He isn't using it anymore because he rarely shaves his beard completely off, so I thought I would just put it in his nightstand, and one drawer is already empty. I would like to get rid of this organizer, I mean to empty out and reuse it somewhere else, but as for now all I can do is to declutter it and empty it out as much as I can, because some of the stuffs what we have in here doesn't have other space where to go for now, so I have to find them or create them a new designated space. I kind of have ideas, but for that first I have to declutter and organize other parts of the bedroom.
Me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Oh, ooh, what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, what to say? Please make the strain go away, pretender. How many right turns?
Here I am just going through my hair ties. I got a bunch of them and I cannot even remember if I used them ever before, and I am not really into pink hair ties, so those I thought I would keep it for my daughter, but the rest needed to go. Also, I went through my jewelries. I got a bunch of earrings and stuffs, but again I really change my earrings these days, so I did declutter those what I am sure I won't use, but I kept those what I use or I might would use for special events. But to be honest, I really need to sit down and go through them properly, because I am sure there is way more what I am not using. My phone storage got full and I haven't realized it, but I managed to empty out 2 of the drawers, but it's quite good, and now I will just quickly wipe the dust from the top of the dresser.
To reach some kind of goal. How many dressing up for me to play some ball? Seasons change, still the same range.
And all of these have been decluttered from the drawers.
Where will it take? Tell me why the wait. Up and down, I'm moving around.
These candles are what I did declutter previously, since this been filmed in between the previous video, because if you remember I did say that I couldn't add all the decluttering and organizing what I got done, so this is why you still see them here now, whereas in the previous video they already been out in the kitchen. Then I am putting away our guest beddings, and yes, you've seen it right, I used a clear rubbish bag for it, but I am planning to buy a more suitable storage bag or box for them, because the bean bag is tearing easily. Just because you don't have any fancy organizer or you cannot afford it, it doesn't mean that you cannot organize. Using up things around the house can work just as fine like fancy organizers, and believe me, the sooner you organize your things, the sooner will be the cleaning and tidying easier. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what you use, the more important is that the thing what you used have to make your organizing work.
I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Expender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Ooh, what to do? I am me.
Then I decided to bring our bedding in and make the bed, just to make the room feel complete.
Not you. Ooh, what to say? Please make the strain go away, pretender. Just don't ask me like I'd give anything else a try.
I also had these snowflake pillow covers, but I never used before, so I thought I would just add it here.
Pretender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Expender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Ooh, what to do? I am me and not you.
Then I am just tidying up a bit and taking out the clothes area to be easier the vacuuming. Then I also decided to take off my daughter's bedding because it's Christmassy. It's been washed, so it's not in a need to be washed, but I felt like now it's enough of Christmas.
Ooh, what to say? Please make the string go away, pretender.
say it was easy to choose which cover to put it on.
But what is spreading thin? Ooh, 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 what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, 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 what to change? I seem to be stuck in this lane, pretender.
Hey, I try my best to talk to you, tell you about the things I like to do. You know your smile is lighting up the room, up the room. Do you always look this beautiful? Can I kiss you when the night is through? Because right now it's all I wanna do, wanna do. Your lipstick left a mark on my cheek, so I keep thinking of you. Whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime. Whoa, can I see you again, can I see you again sometime? If you'll be standing by your door, I'll pick you up at 8. I said, whoa, you wanna do it again, again sometime. I wanna hear your voice over the phone. Can I?
Finishing the room decluttering and cleaning with vacuuming, and this is all the decluttering what I planned for now in the bedroom, but there is plenty more to get done. And now comes the question that then why you are not getting it done now? What would be quite a fair question. But the order in which I am trying to go is that I am trying to follow a priority order, so whatever is important to be decluttered now, it has to be done now, and no matter in which part of the house is. So like kids' clothes is always priority, they need to have the right size and the right state of clothes. Then my candle drawer was a priority because as you've seen it previously, it was a chaos and it was hard to fit the vases back, so vases and candles what I wasn't using hardly went back in the drawer and they made the kitchen or the top of our dresser looking cluttered. Then my nail drawer was the same, so if I decided to do my nail, whatever I pulled out hardly went back, hence the box for a long time on the top of the plastic organizer. So right now these were the things what made our room or our kitchen cluttered, and with this order I am going through the whole house, just I cannot fit everything in one video, so you have to bear with me. Then once I am done with the stuffs what are making our home visibly cluttered currently, then I go ahead and declutter those areas what aren't visible, but by decluttering them there will be free space for a better organize for those what are visible and makes our everyday harder. I hope it makes sense what I am trying to say.
I call you when I get back home, so we can talk about you and I.
In the meantime, I got in my son's room, took off his dry laundry, and I haven't put away everything because I need to declutter his clothes as well. For him, we was able to find what we needed, so I don't have to wait on orders, so everything can go what doesn't fit him anymore. But before that, I had to tidy up his room and get rid of some of the hidden dust.
Oh, can you tell me what you wanna do? I'll do anything you ask me to, as long as I can spend the day with you, Lipstick left a mark on my cheek, so I keep thinking of you. Whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime. Whoa, can I see you again, can I see you again sometime? If you'll be standing by your door, I'll pick you up at 8. I said, whoa, you wanna do it again, you wanna do it again sometime.
His underbed area is so empty now that I did declutter his room, but they also got a couple of new games for Christmas, like this dartboard, what was a really great gift because it's something what all of us enjoys to play, so there is one more thing to do as a family. Then since my plan for this underbed area is to be a gaming corner, so a designated space where our games what the kids can play together or even the whole family can play together, I thought the dartboard would be a great addition. The only thing what I have to decide is to hang it on the wall or not. Anyway, when we play with it, we have to take it out. Here I am just brainstorming. I thought a bigger plant would look great in there and make the space more welcoming, and I had to try it. The only thing what is currently bothering me in this setup is the police station, because it's too big and I cannot find a space for it, but the kids are still playing with it time to time.
I just can't stop thinking of you.
I just collected the accessories for the dartboard in a bag for now to don't lose them, but I would like to add them in a box once I decide how and where it will be its final position, because if I decide to hang it on the wall, I might get some wall hanged organizer cups or box to store the bits, but if not, then I will just use a regular box.
Sometime. Whoa, can I see you again? Can I see you again sometime?
Then now I am tidying his colors. They also got 2 more board games, but at the moment doesn't have space. But as I said, I would like to buy those plastic cases for the board games and see if they really work as I imagine. The only thing in what I am not sure about these cases that all of our different games would fit them, but we will see once I order a couple of them to try, but until then I have to leave the new games out.
If you will be standing by your door, I'll pick you up at 8. I said, whoa, you wanna do it again? Wanna do it again sometime? Oh, you wanna do it again? You wanna do it again sometime? Can I see you again?
And this time to work on the clothes, I did a big decluttering and rearranging in fall, and since then everything is working, so it's easy to fit the clothes back, but since then he grew out of many things, so I have to declutter them. I already started under the Christmas holiday in the middle of a dart game. This is why there was a bag with clothes, but I just couldn't focus on both, and I decided to choose my family, because once Christmas is over and everyone gets back to work and school and nursery, we won't have so much time to connect.
By your door, pick you up at 8. I said, whoa, do it again sometime.
I went through his coats and zip-up hoodies. I decluttered those what I knew for sure are too small, but 2 or 3 I wasn't sure if they are small yet or not, so those I did put back until he comes home and try it on to see if they still fit him.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool.
His long sleeves doesn't need that much of a declutter either, because they are still a good fit. The only thing what I did declutter was his Christmas jumper, because that won't fit him in next year.
But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh.
I keep his hooded jumpers separate from the non-hooded ones because it's easier for me to keep them tidy, and since he got a new set, so matching trousers with a jumper, I went through his jumpers to see if I can at least declutter one to have space for the new one. What I do for us, and slowly I am trying to implement for my son too, because he's old enough to not need so many spares, is that if one goes in, one has to go out. Now, I am not saying to throw away one which is in good condition and you could still use it, but usually when we buy new clothes it's because there isn't enough good ones, so it should be easy to find one that has to go because it's too small, it's not comfortable, or you don't like it anymore. And if you buy more, then more old ones has to go. So this way it's easier to stay on top of the overflowing, but it's also easier to decide if I really want to buy new clothes by asking myself if that new piece is worth to get rid of one that I already have, or would that make me feel better or more comfortable than my older ones.
Ooh, One day she said, write me a love song.
In the meanwhile, I went through his trousers, and if I can remember well, there wasn't any to take out because those were what I decluttered under the Christmas holiday, so the new ones needed to go in the box. And now I went through his t-shirts and decluttered a couple of them. Those are a questionable pile because they are fitting him now, but I cannot predict if they will still good in summertime. Usually his growth spurts are around half years, so now he was 8.5 around Christmas, and that's when he needed bigger size trousers, but the size what he had is too small, but the bigger size is still a bit big for him, so this is why I am not sure if the t-shirts will still fit him or not, so those will be decluttered more towards the summer.
Cause I know you'll make it beautiful, and maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, cause I want you, and I wanted you to know.
Then I quickly wiped the table and took his clothes to wash, and I don't know why his laundry bag is so dramatic by showing like we have a ton of dirty clothes, but actually it wasn't even a full load.
He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining.
Then here comes the floor clean as a perfect finish after decluttering. Decluttering itself is already such a good feeling to me, but when I pair it with a bit of cleaning, it's the best. Like, it's really giving me the vibe that the room is now more easily cleanable. I don't know why, but the feeling that there been so much space freed up and so many things being tidied up and now the room is clean is just boosts each other and creates this freeing up accomplished feeling.
Or something cliche like ooh, baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweetheart and how nobody can steal me away.
I just took away the boards but we still have to cut so I can properly vacuum the room, and since I don't often mop the floors in the bedrooms, at least not as many times like I would mop the high traffic areas, I thought let's just catch up with that too.
Hey, yeah, I am yours, cause I want you and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing.
Then I just realized that I forgot the pillow cover, but this is it for today, but we will continue the decluttering and organizing, and we may throw in a bit of Valentine's Day decor. Also, I have to get some deep cleaning chores done too, so the next video or next couple of videos will be in these motivation areas, and to don't miss them out, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, have a lovely week, and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!
And now they're singing their love song, and they sing